Welcome back everyone. In our previous lesson we got the enemy moving back and forth on the screen. So now in this one we're going to add some rotation to it using the code editor. So let's go over here, and what we're going to do is just say, or we're going to add a new condition here, and we're going to say always with our object here. So we're going to come underneath our enemy object. We're going to right click, and let's go ahead and go down to scale and angle, and we're going to set the angle to its current angle, and we're going to go +2. So, and then you can hit 0 here for a calculation. But what that does is basically what's saying is that whatever angle it's currently at, add 2 to it constantly. So it should be rotating uh, every frame now. So let's go ahead and run and test that out. And there we go. Now it is moving how we want it to, and that looks pretty good. This is a very short lesson. Basically, this is what I wanted to add. But you know what? Let's go ahead and change the movement here because we are going to want to add those objects in. So we might as well just do it now. So what we're going to do is add a new active object. We're going to come in here. I'm just going to hit Control A, delete, and let's paint it black. And I'm going to add a line here with the white, and I'm just going to make an arrow. Since we are going to have to do this later, might as well. And what I'm going to do is select it here, and I'm just going to right click on it and hit copy and OK. And with this one, let's go ahead and rename it to obj enemy bounce, and we'll go right. So that's going to be object enemy bounce. I'm just going to add it here on the left hand side of the screen. And then what we can do is create a new active object, double click to go into it, and I'm going to paste what we had copied here and delete the first frame. Now I'm going to right click on it, flip horizontally, hit OK, and we're going to call this one obj enemy bounce left. And this one, what we're going to do is put it on the right side of the screen. Now let's come into our code editor, and we can delete this line 4. And what we can do now is actually, I'm going to drag this code all the way to the top. Usually with our always condition, we want those to be at the very top. But let's add a new object here. And what we're going to do is say collision with another object. And we're going to select our object right, hit OK. And we're going to insert and do collision with another object, object left. So this is saying whether it collides with the right or the left. Oh, actually, this is going to say both. So what we want to do is actually add a or. And then we're going to say with our object enemy movement bounce. And now, when that collides with the object, it should just come back the other way. Okay, so that's working. And you'll understand why this is important later and why this helps us so much. But for now, just know that we're using these objects. So whenever the enemy collides with it, it's going to go the other way. And with that, I will see you in the next lesson.